This is a very, very important Veda mantra, Yajurveda 34th chapter, first mantra. 34th chapter, the first 6 mantras speaks about the mind. Almighty God gives a very, very important knowledge on human mind. We must understand these mantras very carefully and try to utilize our mind properly so that we can attain moksha. The very reason Paramatma explains about everything. God explains everything in Vedas, right from a blade of grass up to Brahma, Parabrahma in the Vedas. But God explains in His unique way, He explains it everything with an indication only. He does not give more details. So what God has done in the Vedas, He has given indications, He has given some hints. And even that hints itself is so big, so vast, we are unable to even understand the hints from the Vedas. And Paramatma has told in the Vedas that not only I have given you the knowledge by giving you hints in the Vedas, but I have created you and given to you a very, very unique instrument, your human mind. Use that mind and use my hint and then grow in your life. Try to understand from the blade of grass up to Parabrahma by using this unique instrument mind, and Paramatma has given the knowledge about human mind also in the Vedas. And when Rishi Munis, they attained Samadhi, they decoded the Veda mantras. They explained all the knowledge in the Vedas through other books. They wrote many sutras, they wrote darshanas, they wrote Upanishads, they wrote Ramayana, Mahabharata, etc., explaining the Brahma Vidya. So the mantra is Yaj Jagrato Dhura Mudaiti Daivam Tadusuptasya Tataivaiti Dhurangamam Jyotisham Jyotirekam Tanme Manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu. Such a wonderful prayer to Paramatma, where Paramatma says that how your mind can become Shiva Sankalpavala. Shiva Sankalp means one of the meaning of Sankalp is Icha. Sankalp means Pratigya. Sankalp means Icha also. Sankalp means taking an oath that I will walk this path or I will do this. These are Sankalp. And Maharishi explains the meaning of Sankalp in this mantra is Icha. And Shiva Sankalp means Shiv ki Icha. Shiv means what? Shiv does not mean the Shivji Maharaj. Shiv means Kalyanakari Vichar. Kalyana means that we can say जिसमें मनुष्य की कल्याण है ऐसा विचार. When you are able to think good for everyone, that is called as a Shiva Sankalpam. Your Icha, your desire is to do good to you and good to the entire world. Then you have Shiva Sankalp. Shiv means Kalyan, to do good. And also to do good to ourselves. What is good to ourselves? When we have peace of mind, when we have satisfaction in our life, when we have samarthya in our life, when we have everything which is required to live a peaceful life, then I can say that my life has attained the Kalyan. My life is in Kalyan stage, Shiv stage. And Paramatma gives an indication in this mantra that for you to satisfy your life, for you to attain ultimate satisfaction and peace, I have given you a very, very divine, unique instrument, unique sadhan, which is called as mind. And what is that mind? Understand from this mantra and other mantras. Paramatma says in this, in this Veda mantra, Paramatma says Ekam. Paramatma uses the word Ekam. Normally, if you read Vedas, if you understand Vedic dharmas completely, Ekam word is used to normally for indicating Paramatma only. And rarely it is also used to indicate a yogi who is Ekam. Yogi, kaun akela chalta hai, who wanders alone, Ekam. Kaha eka ki charati. Ekam is also used for yogi, but in this mantra, Paramatma uses the word Ekam for indicating our mind. So this mind is a unique creation. Paramatma says this mind is a unique creation and I have created that mind and given to you just like that. But you do not use it properly. You do not use it for attaining Shiva Sankalpam. You do not use this mind to attain peace. You are using your mind to go against the Vedic Dharma. That is not acceptable. Then what is the purpose of giving such a divine instrument? So Paramatma explains the qualities of mind. Paramatma uses 4 words: Daivam, Durangamam, Jyotisham, Jyotihi and Ekam. These kind of 4 words Paramatma uses to explain or glorify the human mind. The unique quality and characteristics of mind are explained by Paramatma by using these 4 words. Daivam, mind is denoted as Daivam in this mantra, Divya Gunwala. Daivam in Tamil means Paramatma himself in Tamil language, and we say Daivam. Daivam means God in English, in Tamil language. In Sanskrit, in this mantra, Daivam means it's a divine instrument, a divine sadhan. Maharshi explains what is Daivam. Maharshi says in this mantra's explanation, Daivam Deva Atmani Bhavam Devasya Jivatmanah Sadhanamiti. For attaining the position of Dev, Jivatma is called Dev in the Vedas. For attaining the title of Devata, Devi Devata, use the Daivam. Use the Daivam means Daivam is the sadhan. Mind is your sadhan. Mind is an instrument. Mind is an object by which you can realize your objective. What is your objective? To attain the title of Dev, to attain the title of Rishi, Muni, Tapasvi, etc. Use your mind. That's why mind is called as Daivam. Mind is the only reason because of which the Jivatma can either go towards moksha or go towards bandhan. Mind is an important reason. Mind is an important instrument by which Jivatma can destroy itself or Jivatma can go towards moksha. Jivatma can attain the final stage of samadhi. So that is why mind is such a sadhan, such an instrument, such a divine instrument which helps the Jivatma to attain Devatva. That is why mind is called as Daivam in this mantra. Daivam. And also one more quality of mind is Durangamam. What is Durangamam? Yad Dhuram Gacchati, Yad Dhuram Gacchati Gamayati Va Aneka Padarthan Grinati. Your mind is such a instrument, your mind is having such a capability that it can travel far away, far places. Durangamam, it can travel to far places and it travels to. Far distance or far in the Vedic aspect has got 3 meanings. Distance by space, distance by time and distance by knowledge. Like, two people are speaking, husband and wife, they are speaking. The wife is saying to husband or the husband is saying to wife, you are far away from me. You are far away from me, you cannot understand me. Because my stage is somewhere else and your state is somewhere else. Your knowledge is something, my knowledge is something. You are far away from me. They are sitting close to each other. They are lying down in the bed, or they are sitting in the table and drinking tea, or they are eating dinner. They are sitting close to each other. Even though they are sitting close to each other, the wife is saying to her husband that you are far away from me. You are no match to me. Why? Because of the knowledge, the distance of the knowledge. So, Durangamam, mind can travel in space, mind can travel in time, and mind can travel in the knowledge also. So, utilize your mind to travel far away in the knowledge, to go to distant places in knowledge and attain all the knowledge. It's also one of the indication given by Paramatma. And also the another word used by Paramatma in this mantra is Jyotisham Jyotihi. Jyotiyon ka Jyoti, I explained this word I think in the previous mantra when I discussed about mind. Jyoti Prakashak. What is the one which is giving Prakash, which is giving knowledge, is our Indriya. Our senses are giving knowledge to us. I am listening to the flute of some person. I am listening it. But unless and otherwise my mind is connected to the music, I will not hear the music. If my mind is now stuck not in listening the music, my mind is stuck in speaking. So my mind is not listening to music. Yes, the music is coming, but I am not caring about music. Why? Because mind is not connected to that sense organ. So Jyotisham Jyotihi. Jyotisham is indicating to Indriya, the senses, and the mind is Jyotisham Jyotihi. It is the Jyoti of the Jyoti. Unless and otherwise the mind gets connected with your indriya, you will not be able to understand anything. Like I said, one live example which happened in my life. I was driving car at 10 kilometer very slow speed. The guy was standing in front of me. He is standing in front of my car. He is standing in the bike. He has put the bike stand and he is standing. I am seeing him, but I am not seeing him. I just went directly and hit him. Luckily, he did not get hurt and nothing happened. Small scratches to my vehicle and his vehicle. So I said that, sorry sir, I did not notice you. He said, Kamale, I am seeing you. You are noticing. You were seeing me. I was wondering why you did not brake. I thought you will brake when you come close to me. I thought you will brake. Otherwise, I would have gone the other side. So I said, sorry sir, I did not see you. But I was seeing him actually, but I did not recognize him because mind is connected somewhere else. So Jyotisham Jyotihi, mind is big. When the mind gets connected with the indriya, then the Jivatma will get the knowledge. The Jivatma will get the knowledge that I am seeing here. Somebody is speaking, somebody is walking, somebody is talking, somebody is doing something. When the mind gets connected, utilize this quality of mind. Like my Acharya used to say that when he was doing tapasya, he used to do tapasya in places where people are shouting, people are talking, but he is indulged in samadhi. His mind is not hearing any noise from external world. He used to say that this is the stage of real dhyan. What is dhyan? Nirvishaya manah iti dhyanam. Vishaya bahar se vishaya andar nahi ja raha hai. Somebody is talking, somebody is even shouting. In front of Acharya, somebody is shouting. Acharya's eyes is closed and Acharya is in samadhi. Acharya is in dhyan, deep meditation. And after some time he wakes up and somebody asks, are you not disturbed, Acharya ji? Why I should get disturbed? I don't know what happened. People are shouting and talking in front of you. You do not know. No, I do not know. My mind is connected to Paramatma. So this is a unique quality of human mind. This human mind has this capability, this capacity. If you see, if you go to research laboratories where scientists are doing so many research, right? Their mind are totally focused on certain things. They will not even know that their phone is ringing. They will not even know that they are hungry. They are so much focused on their work. So mind is Jyotisham Jyotihi. See, unless and otherwise Paramatma explains the qualities of mind, how we can utilize our mind properly. That's why Paramatma gives such knowledge in the Vedas. So Durangamam, it can travel far away in faraway places. So what Paramatma says, Yat Jagrato Dhuram Udaiti Daivam. Yat Jagrato, in Jagrat Avastha means wakeful state. You are a human being, you are in wakeful state. In your wakeful state, your mind wanders to far away places. Your mind wanders anywhere possible. How far? How far the mind can go? The mind sitting in Bangalore, my mind can go to America. Is it far? No. Sitting in my home, mind can go to next galaxy. Mind can go to the end of the universe. Mind can go means mind does not go outside. Mind can think far away, distant galaxies. It can think about the end of the universe also. Sitting in my home, sitting in my place. And similarly, sitting in my place, the mind can think about future. What will happen after 1 crore years? This might happen, that might happen, this could happen. What happened 1 billion years back, the mind can think in terms of time also. Capabilities of mind. And this is the quality of mind which, Yoga Sutra, Vyas Muni explains that mind has such a capability, it can go up to 10 sargas. What is 10 sargas backward? 1 sarga is 4.3 billion years. 10 sargas is 43 billion years back. The Rishi explains in Yoga Sutra what was his birth for 43 billion years from now, how many births he has taken. He explains that I was in this yoni, in this srishti I was like this, in this srishti I was like this. And each srishti has got 4.3 billion years, and in 4.3 billion years the Jivatma takes so many births. All these things that yogi was able to recognize and remember. That is the capability of the mind. It can go to far away places in terms of time and far away places in terms of space. It can go to far away places in terms of, that means it can understand so much of knowledge. It can understand so much of Vedic knowledge. All the knowledge of the Vedas, the mind can understand. Of course, mind is Jad Tattva. Please understand, mind is instrument only. The book, I have a book, the book has got 100,000 pages. So I can write in that book 100,000 page of information. The book will not understand. Jivatma understands. Similarly, mind has that capacity and capability, but mind cannot understand. Jivatma understands through the mind, which we must understand. So yat jagrati duram udaiti, dur jata hai tumhara man, your mind wanders to far away places when you are in wakeful state. But remember, Paramatma says, he used the word tadu, tad u. U means 100% understand the fact. Suptasya tataiva eti. In when you are sleeping, the same thing happens with your mind. Whatever if in your wakeful state your mind is wandering to distant places, in your sleep also the mind will do the same thing. That's why Maharishi has written a very beautiful statement. He says that जो जागृत अवस्था में विस्मृत व्यवहार वाला है, वही मन सुषुप्ति अवस्था में शांत होता है. So when in your wakeful state, if you are able to properly control your mind, properly direct your mind, properly adopt your mind to do your sadhan, to do your work properly and without without making your mind wander here and there, in the sleep state also your mind will be shant. Sorry, something happened. In your wakeful state, if your mind wanders to dur places, to far away places, same thing will happen in your sushupti. In your dream, when you are sleeping, your mind will wander to distant places and you will be dreaming. The problem is, many times we do not remember that we got a dream, but we would have got dreams. Sometimes we remember the dreams, many times we say that I didn't get any dreams, but we would have got dreams, we would have forgotten it. So, in the wakeful state, if we do sadhana, in the wakeful state, if we do tapasya, in the wakeful state, if we control our mind and adopt brahmacharya, in the dream state, many people ask me this question, when I am sleeping, my energy, especially for male people, my energy gets wasted without my knowledge. Swapna dosh ho jata hai. Swapna dosh. I don't know the English word for swapna dosh. Swapna dosh means the energy, the vital human energy gets wasted in the sleep time. Why? Because in the wakeful state, the person's vichar is wandering here and there, uncontrollable. So in the dream state, when he is sleeping, the energy gets wasted away from the body. So to control the swapna dosh, the person has to control his mind when he is in wakeful state. If somebody is able to direct his mind properly towards his objective in wakeful state, in his dream state, when he is sleeping also, his mind will be in shant avastha. Because Paramatma says 100% निश्चय से जागृत में जैसा होता है वैसा ही स्वप्न में होता है, सुषुप्ति में होता है. In the wakeful state, if we are not a tapasvi, in the sleeping state, our energies will get wasted. We will get so many dreams. We will get unwanted dreams, wanted dreams. We will forget the dreams. All these things will happen. And in the wakeful state, when we are able to control when we are focusing our energy on swadhyaya, when we are focusing on listening to Paramatma, Vedas, etc., you will get a very, very deep sleep. No dreams, because mind will be totally controlled. The mind replicates. And also one more indication here is that nothing in dream can come without we experiencing in the Jagrat Avastha. Need not be that we had experienced in this Janma. Even in the previous Janma, we had experienced something, it will come in dreams. That's why in dreams, even impossible things happen in dreams. Because all the vichars are superimposed and then we get such dreams. So unless and otherwise we have in the Jagrat Avastha, when we are in wakeful state, unless and otherwise we experience something either through Praman or through Anuman or through, Praman means Pratyaksha or Anuman or Shabd. You would have read some stories that will come in the dream. Unless and otherwise you have experienced in wakeful state, that will not come in the dream. That's why you will never get a dream. Have you ever got a dream of Paramatma giving you Vedic knowledge or Paramatma's? You will not get any dream of Paramatma because we have not experienced Paramatma at all. In our dream, you would have got a dream of Sri Krishna Maharaj speaking. My wife used to say, I get dream of my Acharya coming and giving some knowledge, etc. Me and Acharya asked me to cook this prasad. My wife used to say, because in wakeful state she had that experience with Acharya. Many people get Sri Krishna Maharaj in dreams. Many people get some other personalities in dreams because they would have read about them. They would have seen some TV serials, etc. But you will never get dream of such thing which you have not read about, heard about, etc. A person living in Russia who has never heard about anything of Rishi Munis will never get a dream of Rishi Muni, 100%. So these are all very, very important for us to understand. So tad suptasya tatu tad u suptasya. U means 100%. Whatever is happening in wakeful state will happen in the dream state. So in your wakeful state, when you are focusing on Shiva sankalp, you will have a very peaceful sleep, no dreams. So Paramatma's message in this mantra is Dhurangamam Jyotisham Jyotirekam Tanme Manaha. So how do we Tanme Tat Me Manaha? Ye mere man, he Paramatma, mere man me Shiva sankalpamastu. Make my mind noble, make my mind pure. But how you can make your mind pure and noble? Maharishi is giving a very, very important advice. He says, Ye manushyaha parameshwara ajna sevanam vidvat sangam. By doing these two things, your mind will become noble. Parameshwar ki agya sevanam, seva karo, sevan karo. Whatever is Parameshwar's agya in the Vedas, follow it. And also vidvat sangam, have sangati of vidwan, have association with vidwan people. Do not have association with sharabi. Do not have association with kubuddhi wale. Means, like I was listening to an Acharya from Arya Samaj. He was telling that an Arya Samaji's close friend is a sharabi. He is a drinker. Every day he gets associated with the drinker and goes out for drinking, but he does not drink. His friend will drink, or friends are drinking. One day will come for sure that the Arya Samaji will not drink, but he will catch hold of the bottle and pass it away to the friends. But in Vedas, please understand, catching, there is a plate full of non-veg food. Even passing the non-veg food is a mahapap in Vedas. Similarly, even passing a liquor bottle to another friend is mahapap in Vedas. Consuming alcohol is also mahapap, but passing away alcohol bottle is mahapap. Buying alcohol, many people, it happens to me often in my office that you are going to Japan and China and other countries so often. When you come, please bring duty free, 2 bottles. 2 bottles, duty free is allowed. I always say, no, not possible. I will not bring. Because buying alcohol and giving it is also same pap as consuming alcohol. So, that's why what Paramatma Maharishi says, do not have sang, do not have friendship with sharabi people, do not have friendship with kusangi people, do not have friendship with fraud people, do not have friendship with those people who always does anti-Vedic activities. Have friendship with Vidwan. Have friendship with Acharya, and many times it's not possible to find a real Acharya who is a yogi. So have friendship with those people who are having Acche Vichar, who are having Shiva Sankalpa Vichar, who are having dharmic activities in their life, who does dharmic deeds in their life, who does Ved Prachar, who are involved in studies of Vedas always. If you have Sangat with them, then you will never do based on their Sangati, their Sangat, and based on following the instructions of Vedas in our life. Paramatma Maharishi says 100% your mind will become Shiva Sankalpwala, and your mind's activity, Dhurangamam Jyotisham Jyotirekam Ekam Daivam, all these things you can utilize it properly. In the wakeful state, when you are having association with Acharya, when you are in wakeful state, what you will do? You will try to spend your time in Swadhyaya. You will try to spend your time in reading new things of Rishi Munis and trying to investigate on how I can control my mind, where to put my mind. Because mind has such a power, mind has such a capability what Paramatma has created. It can make us Samadhivan, it can make us Daridravan also. So we will, when in the Jagrat Avastha, whatever we do, the same thing will happen in Swapna Avastha. In the Jagrat Avastha, if we are tapasvi, in the sleep we will not have swapna dosh, we will not have all other problems, we will not have dreams, we will not have fearful dreams. So Jagrat Avastha mein focus karo. In the Jagrat Avastha, try to control your mind by listening Vedas, try to control your mind by adopting friendship with Ved Vidvans, with Vidvan, Vidvat Sangena, Vidvat Sangha Kritva, अनेक विध सामर्थ्य युक्तम मनः शुद्धम संपादयन्ति. मन तब शुद्ध होता है. When the mind becomes pure, you will become ever happy. When the mind becomes pure means that when there is no kuvichar in the mind, you will always be in peace. You will always be in santosh. You will always be in tripti. You will always be nirbhaya. You will always be free. You will always be in freedom. This is the real Shiva sankalp. This is the real Kalyan. And by attaining this state, even both in materialistic life as well as in spiritual life, you will get success, 100% success. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.